While Clintonville, Wisconsin is experiencing booms and the ground shaking, this type of thing has happened in the past. 79 miles away from Clintonville, in Menominee, Michigan, in October of 2010, the same thing happened. A big boom and the ground shaked. Now, the woman back then and the neighbors that heard this boom and felt the ground shake didn't know what it was right away, just like in Clintonville. But the following day, this woman's husband found a large crack in the earth, about 500 foot long. The ground had raised up 5 feet into the air, creating a crack right down the middle. Now, while we haven't found any cracks yet in Clintonville, or nobody has reported any, that's not to say there isn't any underground. Now, the simple theory on this back then was the amount of rain that Menominee had received. And they believe the weight of that actually caused something underground to kind of give away. But the same can be kind of said for Clintonville. I mean, think about it. The ground has been frozen all winter long. And then suddenly we have a hot spell, and I mean hot. For this area, 80 degrees in March is hot. And it has stayed in the 80-degree range for about 5 days. So if you can imagine ice cubes in a glass and pouring hot water into it, say, the hot water representing the air and the ice cubes representing the ground, you always hear popping in your ice cubes. Now that sounds pretty similar to Clintonville. I mean, if the ground is thawing out at a rapid pace, then it would make sense. Yeah, you would have the popping sound and maybe some minor shaking. That's the only theories that I can really come up with that would explain this. Check out my videos on YouTube of the crack in the earth up in Menominee, and tell me what you think. Is there any possibility that these two could be related? Not related as in connected underground, you know, Menominee, Michigan to Clintonville, but honestly, there is a ridge, underground ridge that has said exists from Wisconsin up in Upper Michigan, part of the New Madrid Fault, possibly. So, never know. Wisconsin earthquakes, Michigan earthquakes, who knows what it could be, but one thing is for sure, it is happening. Check it out. Tell me what you think.